Welcome back, Toy Hunters, to our next video, LFC Comic Con Spring. Enjoy the vid and we'll see what we found out after. Okay guys, Vic has got control of the camera and she's going to take you through LFCC Spring. Really enjoyed it, really had a great weekend. As you can see, the store was packed, stacked and loaded. Sold lots of good stuff, really enjoyed it. Lots of the Power Rangers were sold, which is really good. Always love selling Power Rangers and send them on to a new home. Right here we have one of our neighbours, Galloway Fudge Company. Oh my god, what a godsend was it to have fudge and chocolate right next to us. The temptation was there and we took full advantage of it. So thank you for keeping us going and thank you for the bits that we got off you. It was amazing. So if you guys see them at the next Comic Con, seriously get some gear because it is so good. Our other neighbours next to us, we've been next to these guys before at Reading, selling these awesome t-shirts. Look at the colours on them, they are absolutely popping. Really nice designs, cool stuff. I was in love with the Predator t-shirt, really nice, and that Terminator one above it, awesome stuff. Some really cool designs there. They're always at all the Comic Cons. They said they're going to be at Birmingham MCM next, so catch them there. So guys, opposite us we had this comic stall from Stevenage selling hundreds and hundreds of pops. They were loaded with them, all brand new ones. They were selling like hotcakes. Awesome to see, really great bunch of lads as well. So thank you for the sour sweet if you're watching. Guys here were next to us as well, selling the classic Comic-Con-esque stuff. Lots of reaction figures and pops. Unfortunately their stall, for all good reasons, was super busy, so we didn't get too much time in there filming, but again another great bunch of guys. This still has some awesome designed gear on for sale, some really cool stuff, really nice people from Spain. Had some great artwork, it was good to see. I was absolutely in love with the Mandalorian t-shirt. It was awesome stuff, really cool. Stall that I really like seeing, and they've also got some great designed custom controllers to buy. Really cool bits. I'm absolutely in love with that Jurassic Park controller. I keep meaning to. One day I will treat myself to it. You can also get the little plugs and everything for your controller, for the joysticks on them. I believe they even do pre-built controllers. It's so cool to see. Looks like just PlayStation and Xbox there. We have our friends here, UKTR Apparel, with their awesome clothing designs, some really cool stuff. Me and Vic both have t-shirts by these guys. Really like them. Great down to earth people with some cool ass t-shirts. So hit them up, check them out, and buy some awesome clothing. Brains. Here we are at Nima Studios with Duckboy, Deflachon, Jawbone, all these custom designed toys. Here we have the Deflachon 3.75 inch figure, which looks awesome, and also the custom Deflachon t-shirt at the back. Cool stuff. Also selling some of these Super 7 bits there. One of our go-to stops when we're out toy hunting is In Demand Toys, as you've seen in previous videos. Always stacked and loaded with the best new toys on the line. As you can see here, lots of Transformers in this section. Everything you Transformer fans need. We've also got here Legends. Cool Legends there. Nothing that I've got into. Again, I've said it many times. You start buying Legends for myself, it's a dark, long winding road down to bankruptcy. Also here, see they got some of the double packs and the turtle figures there. As you can see, always very busy. Full set of retros. The Marmite of the collecting world at the moment. Retro figures, reissues. That God of War set is awesome. I know Vic loves her God of War. Probably because the guy looks like me. Little Dracon there, Lightning Collections. Pick some stuff off. I actually did pick up bits from In Demand, which you'll see later on. DC Multiverse figures, they're coming out with stuff. And we have the Black Series figures. A good range of Black Series. Fortunately, no Mandalorian, which was a shame, but sold out everywhere. IG-11, you have them up for £30. I think I'm just going to wait for the price to drop on him. I've got IG-11, sorry, IG-88, sorry, and I'm happy with him at the moment, but when the price drops on 11, I'll probably then jump on it there. Getting some of the older Black Series there. I know Vic picked up an older Black Series figure as well, which was cool. See some of the newer range at the top there. Do love them Han Solo Mud Trooper. That is another figure that I'm on my list. Set up here is Ian from the Vintage Toy Monster. As you know, we've been to his shop. Always has a good selection. Always has some great cards. The Turtles there, the Spider-Man, the Willow figures. Some Hasbros in the case. And some Lucy figures right there. If you're in the Portsmouth area, oh look at that, limited edition McCoys on the desk there. I'm surprised we didn't pick them up. If you're ever in the Portsmouth area, do check out the Vintage Toy Monster. It's a great shop. Ian's a great guy, so, and obviously there's a lot more in store than you can pick up at the cons. Vic loves a rummage. Rummager in training. Next up on the tour of toy stalls, we have Ken at Back to the Toys. It's a good strategy, mate. Really good. You had some awesome stuff. I'm glad you had a good weekend. Tom as well, who's on the stall. I didn't get to catch you on the Sunday, mate. Sorry about that. But it was good catching up with you on Saturday. Glad you guys had a good time. Another stall stacked with what I always call the classic Comic Con items, even with a Deflatron. He's getting everywhere. Deflatron is everywhere. So we've got the Pops. They do look cool, like set out like that. And we've also got the sort of the standard NECAs. Again, a lot of Comic Con stalls are all packed out with this cool stuff. Again, it's just another line that I just stay away from. Like the Marvel Legends, it's just a long, dark, winding path. Once again we catch Jimmy off guard, but don't worry, his son and niece are looking after the stall. He's got more clothing range now, which was interesting to see, but hopefully it paid off for you, mate. As you can see, he did have some toys out towards the end, but on the Saturday this was just full of sort of clothing and trinkety stuff, so hopefully he sold all that, which was good for him. Go on Vic, keep rummaging away. Limited edition Anchorman figure. He had tons of these things and he was selling them. Fair play, he was selling them. Yeah, for the Anchorman collectors out there. So if you're looking for your vintage Anchorman figure, check out Jimmy's Drop Shop. Again, another one I believe is at MCM in Birmingham and I think at Liverpool. Did have to think when he came and was setting up. I have a few Loot Crate t-shirts that I just wanted to get rid of, ones that have come through, and the sizing's always a bit out on them, see. So even though they say medium, they are tight. So I thought, oh, I'll get rid of a few of the t-shirts at the stall. Jimmy rocks up with a hole with thousands and thousands of Loot Crate t-shirts, and it's just like, oh, I'm doing it at £5. It was like, ah. So obviously mine didn't sell and Jimmy sold loads, which is good to see. Oh, little Billy Blue Ranger in the rummage bin. Absolutely in love with that gizmo from Gremlins 2, firing the fire out with a little arrow in the bandana. That was cool. This store just had loads of really cool sort of modelly style figures on board. It was awesome. Not too sure about that It though. Not a clown fan. Not a clown fan at all. How can you go to Comic-Con and not find Baby Yoda Christmas cards for next year? How cute are they? How cute. If you know me, you know I love a little bit of alcohol at the weekend, and we tried this wine at MCM Comic Con and it was amazing. Romanian wine, Dracula's wine, it's so good. They even do Palinka as well. Awesome stuff. I believe we met him at MCM Birmingham last year. I'm going to hazard a guess he'll be there this year. This store was loaded with a few awesome bits. The X-Wing fighter up there and the massive Chucky. I do love the Christmas Gremlins, a bit out of my price range, but they are still cool nonetheless. Again, we've got the NECA figures and the Funko cereal boxes there. And more NECA figures. They're everywhere, but they are cool. Nice to see the Hascon Rex out on display. Really cool figure. I have one. I kept one. I got one luckily enough at MCM, but still cool to see them around. They do come in a wicked box. Here we have all the cool stuff. A nice display. Good to see the Battle Droid Black series. It doesn't come up too often. Great for army building for in your Clone Wars collectors. I nearly pulled the trigger on getting that Scout Trooper. nearly. Here we have Demise Collectibles, another great stall to hit up when you're at the Comic Cons, always full of treasures everywhere you look. Everywhere there's a new thing, so make sure you spend a bit of time at their stall to take everything in. Last but not least, we have Matt at, of course, Collectibles. Matt's always got a wicked stall full of loads and loads of goodies. Any Doctor Who fans out there want to hit Matt up. It is loaded, as you can see, all sorts of figures throughout the era of Doctor Who. We've even got some mock Masters of the Universe back there from the film. Some really cool stuff. Anything you could want, he's got it, including pins, and I love pins. Spot the vintage Star Wars at the back. Here are some wicked cool droid figures that you need to check out. Right guys, thanks for checking out the show. Chewie, what should we do? Should we go back and see what we found? Right guys, I hope you enjoyed LFCC Spring. We had a great weekend, so a massive shout out to all the vendors there that were so nice to us and make us feel welcome. So it was a brilliant weekend, thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to do the July one, definitely booking that one up, and all good stuff. Right, we'll go through what we picked up. Tried not to buy anything for myself. I wanted one thing when I went there, and you know what these things are like, you end up picking up more than you expected. So what I went there for, and what I picked up from In Demand Toys, is the Lightning Collection Red Ranger. Now I don't have this one. I have, if you can see him, I think you can see him in the far corner up there. He has the gold dragon shield, so obviously in true Hasbro style you can't take the gold shield off, so you then have to go buy the one without. Like I said, true Hasbro style, but it's cool. Means I've got another Red Ranger, got a spare sword, got all that sort of stuff, so that is cool. Awesome figure. The head sculpt isn't fantastic on it, but the actual him in the helmet and everything is awesome. The standard box art that comes with the Lightning Collection, so buzzing for that. My Yellow Ranger and Blue Ranger are on pre-order, so looking forward for them dropping. Good. Another thing that this is what Vic picked up from In Demand Toys was this awesome Inferno Squad Agent Black Series figure. That was only a tenner. They had quite a few Black Series on sort of discounted price, so she picked up one of these. These do look cool. I'm going to put them with her Death Troopers, which is awesome stuff. She was so happy. She even she said, "I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything." And then about 10 minutes later, comes back with that. It's a cool figure. It is a cool figure, and for £10, can't go wrong. So it was good chatting to the In Demand guys as well. Finally getting to talk to them. What I did pick up on Saturday as well, these were Saturday purchases. I got this from Ian at the Vintage Toy Monster. The Fliphead original Pink Ranger. He did that for a great deal for me. I know we went to his shop recently in one of our videos, so again, if you guys are only just watching this, make sure you check out our video from the Vintage Toy Monster. This is a line of figures that I have loose, but I'm slowly building up the box set of them. So I've got the green box, I've got the yellow box, now the pink. It's not saying I'm rushing out to buy, but it is something that I'm slowly building up. So I was very happy to get that. He does have a boxed flip yellow, but like I just said, I've already got it, which is a shame. But he did it for me for a great price, so I can't really complain about that. Couple little trinkety bits. Ken from Back to the Toys gave me this Red Ranger for free. Thank you very much. As you can see, his arm has snapped off, but I'm just going to glue it together and break it out of the bag. So yeah, apart from his arm being snapped, which is gutting, he's actually in very good condition. Minimal rub and everything. So I'm just gonna, you see it's broken there. Just it does sort of clip back in because these are twistable. And it does stay in, but it's sort of split a little bit there, so it pops out really easily. But obviously it's not worth much broken, but I'll find somewhere on the little Red Ranger shelf down here for him to go, which is happy days. So cheers for that, Ken. As you saw, I put in the video, the lady there from Black King's Dream, I believe that's her Instagram handle. Oh, so sorry, Etsy, and there's Rita's Russian shop here, so at Russia Doll Rita. Vic picked these up anyway, but they're awesome nonetheless. Some Baby Yoda pins, so Vic's got one for herself, and I've got one. So, as I've said in the video, I love pins. I really love pins. So that's a nice little cute one there with her with Baby Yoda's sippy cup. Awesome. So that was it. I thought my days of buying stuff was over, and then Nick from Nemo had to come over and had to tell me that he still had a figure that I wanted for my collection. I was kind of hoping it was going to go, because as much as I want to buy it, it was like, oh, I want it, but I want it. I don't. It's like, well, no one needs this stuff, do they? But basically, yeah, I just really wanted it, and he had it, and I've seen it go for silly prices on eBay before, and I've seen it for silly prices at toy shows before, so I got it at a decent price, and it will go with a line that I started, which actually got me back into collecting, and all those, well, I say all those years ago, probably 10 plus years ago, and I never sort of finished it because obviously it kept coming out and out, but it was the 30th anniversary line. And that is Morris Brood from the Force Force Unleashed game, which was an awesome game on the Xbox and PlayStation. Really fun to play. Really over-exaggerated Force abilities that just made it so fun. Like so much playable game. I've got a few figures from the line there. I've got a couple of the Troopers and the Shadow, the Emperor's Shadow Guard. I've got Juno Eclipse. I've got Damage Vader. I've got some Stormtroopers. The only one I don't have is Ram Kota, which would be a cool one to get. So awesome stuff. I don't know if you can see it up there, but I do have. There's like a box set up there I have of it, which is pretty cool as well. I did, like I said, I love the game. I really did love the game. So, Nick, cheers for that, mate. Thank you very much. So that's my spread for LFCC. Like I said, really enjoyed it. Really fun. Can't wait to do it again. So I'm hoping that, obviously, like I said, I'm going to book up in July to do it, and that'll be 3 days, so that'll be even more fun, even more shenanigans, but I'm looking forward to it. Guys, thank you very much for watching the video. If you're new to it, please hit that subscribe button, please hit the like and share the love, and tune in next time for our next toy hunting, and join the Toy Division Facebook group, links below. See you later, guys. Bye.